नमस्कार, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल, वड़क्कम, गुड इवनिंग। मैं सुधांशु पांडे मैथ्स पर में आप सभी का अगर फिर से हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। आज की क्लास में हम लोग करने जा रहे हैं एक ग्रेड 8 का टॉपिक जिसका नाम है इनवर्स प्रपोर्शन। आपने डायरेक्ट एंड इनवर्स प्रपोर्शन का नाम तो सुना होगा, तो आज की क्लास में हम लोग इनवर्स प्रपोर्शन करने जा रहे हैं और हमारे साथ जुड़ी हुई हैं प्यारी सी आकृति, एंड शी हैज ज्वाइंड रिसेंटली and the further class is going to be in English. I'm just waiting for Agriti.
Hello, sir.
Hi Agriti, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm also good. So today we will be doing dear inverse proportion. You remember that we have completed the direct proportion. Today we will go with the inverse proportion. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you remember till now, what we have learned is, in case of direct proportion, what is constant? Ratio is constant. So we say y upon x is equal to k. Y upon x is equal to k, where k is a constant. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As soon as we go with the inverse proportion, we say the product is constant. So that means xy must be equal to a constant. So let us do some questions now.
Yes.
So 13.1 we have already done it, inverse proportion. Okay. So have we done the examples of these chapter? 6 pipes. Okay, fine. So the first question in front of you can see. So figure is also given. You can take the help of the figure. Can you please
Yes.
read the question?
6 pipes are required to fill a tank in 1 hour 20 minutes. How long will it take if only 5 pipes of the same type are used?
So that means the job which was done by 6 pipes earlier has to be done by 5 pipes. So what do you think?
Yeah.
The pipe has increased or decreased?
Decrease.
Decreased.
Sir.
So will the time will also decrease or will the time will increase?
Sir, time will increase.
So is this a case of inverse proportion or direct proportion?
Sir, inverse.
This is a case of inverse proportion. So that means the product must be constant. So that means 6 into 1 hour 20 minutes is having how many minutes? So we will say, sir, 80 minutes. So 6 into 80 must be equal to 5 into x. I want you to find the value of x. Please find out and tell me what the value of x will be.
Sir, is it 96?
Yes, it is
96
90.
minutes?
So the time taken by the 556, 1 hour 36 minutes, or you can say 96 minutes. Wonderful, beta.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
So moving on to the next question. So there are 100 students in a hostel. Food provision for them is for 20 days. So that means you have to understand like this. So 100 students, suppose a student takes 3 times a meal per day. So how many meals they might be having? Suppose 20 meals. So the meal for one day, suppose there is a big box in which the ration has been kept. Okay, the ration has been kept for a single person. Okay, for a single day, and this
Yes.
meal is being distributed to 100 students. So suppose that it has got 100 meals for a single day. Are you getting it? This box contains the meal for one day for 100 students. That means it must be having 100 meals. Are you getting it?
Yeah, yes, sir.
We are not going into the detail whether what kind of meal was that in. Also, how many times the meal has been taken. It might be 4, 5. Somebody says I keep on eating whole the day. But when the meal is being distributed, it is distributed in equal quantities to every student. So you have to think like that it is having 100 meal for a single day. So that means for every student it is having one meal. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So how many boxes like this you will have now, since the meal is for 20 days? So this is for 1 day, so 2 day, again 3 days, and like this how many boxes we have? 20 boxes for 20 days. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Now, so how much is the total meal? So we will say 20 boxes. 20 boxes means for 20 days. And how many students? 100 students. Must be equal to food provision for them is for 20. How long will this provision last if 25 more students join the group? 25 more students join the group means now how many students are there?
Plus
125. So the meal will be distributed likely. Are you getting it? So that
yes, sir.
So meal will be distributed. So every part will be opened and now it will be distributed evenly to 125 students. So they are asking for how many days the meal will last. Okay. So I want you to calculate this value. Are you getting it? So if we increase the number of person, the number of days will decrease. The number of days will decrease. So this is a case of inverse proportion. So the product is constant. Please find out the value of x.
Yes, sir. Sir, 16.
How much?
16.
16.
Yes. X is 16.
Okay. Let us check.
Yes,
So 5 into 25 into 5, 25 into 4, 5 into 1, 5 into 4. So x is equal to 16. So the meal will last
yes, sir.
16 days. Okay.
Yes, sir. Oh, sir, 1 minute. The light went. I can't see.
What beta?
Sir, the light went. I can't see the notebook.
You can't see my screen.
No. I can't see my notebook, sir. Light went. So I'll solve later.
Okay, you are rejoining.
No, sir. The light is gone, so I can't solve this question until it's back.
Okay, fine. It's okay. Can you see the question, right?
Yes, sir, I can see the question.
So can you read it for me?
If 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours, how many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours?
So is this a case of direct proportion or inverse proportion?
Sir, inverse.
Inverse proportion. Why you are saying so?
Because less workers means more time, and more time means
Okay.
so more time means less workers.
So that means the constant multiplication. So 15 into 48 must be equal to x into 30. So
Yes.
x will be equal to 15 into 48 divided by 30. Calculate the value.
Yes, sir. Sir, the answer is 24.
24.
Yes, 24 workers.
24 what? Hours or 24 workers?
Workers.
Okay. So, so there might be, okay, let us check. So 15 into 1, 15 into 2, 2 into 24. But they are asking you how many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours. But if I change the question, how many more workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours, then what will be your answer?
Sir, we'll minus 24 and 15.
Oh ho, salam hai, shabash. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. So you got the point.
Yes, sir.
Which of the following is inverse proportion? Let us do some questions on this.
Yes, sir.
Read the question and tell me yes or no.
Okay, sir. Which of the following are in inverse proportion? One, the number of workers on a job and the time to complete the job. Sir, this is inverse.
The numbers of a worker or the number of workers on a job and the time to complete the job. Inverse. Very good.
Yes, sir. The time taken for a journey and the distance traveled in uniform speed. Sir, inverse relation.
Is it inverse?
Relation. I don't think it's in proportion though.
No dear, it is in proportion, direct proportion. See, when the speed is constant, let us suppose the speed is 60 km per hour. So if the time is 1 hour, the distance is 60. If the time is 2 hour, the distance will be 120. For every 1 hour, the distance will be increasing by 60 km.
Yes, sir.
So this is a case of direct proportion, because you can find that 60 by 1, 120 by 2 and 180 by 3 and 240 by 4 all are equals.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So what is the constant? This is the constant of proportionality, which is known as speed. So if you do distance upon time, it is going to be uniform speed. Alright.
Yes, sir.
So that is a case of direct proportion, okay? Not inverse proportion but direct proportion. So I want you to do
Yes,
the
sir.
third one now.
Okay. Area of cultivated land and the crop harvest. Sir, this is also direct proportion because if there's more land where you've planted seeds, then there will be more crops.
Wonderful. The time taken for a fixed journey at the speed of the vehicle.
Sir, what do they mean by fixed journey?
Fixed journey means the distance is fixed. Suppose you want to go to Tamil Nadu, so your journey is fixed. You want to go to Tamil Nadu only. If your journey is not fixed, you may on the way you can move on to, okay, I am going to Kerala. No, I am going to Jammu and Kashmir. No, I will go to Delhi. So you keep on changing your destination. But when the journey is fixed, the distance is fixed. Good that you asked this question. Yes?
Yes, this is inverse, sir.
So this is inverse because distance is fixed. So if you increase the speed of the vehicle, the time will be reduced. So this is the case of inverse proportion. The population of a country and the area of a land per person.
So this is also inverse because the higher population, there will be like less land.
Wonderful. So this is also the case of inverse proportion. Okay. Read the question.
Yes.
Be louder so that I can also hear.
Oh, yes, sir. In a television game show, the prize money of rupees 1 lakh is to be divided equally amongst the winners. Complete the following table and find whether the prize money given to an individual winner is direct or inversely proportional to the number of winners.
Okay.
Hello, sir?
Yes. So what you will do? If the prize money is distributed among 4 students, what will be the amount for each?
So will it be 1 by 1 lakh and then 2 by 50,000?
No, why you are doing that? You can do 1 lakh by 1.
Yeah.
So how much you will get for this?
1 minute, sir.
First of all, tell me, is this a case of a constant or inverse proportion?
Sir, we have to find that out.
You have to find out. Okay.
Yeah.
So yet you
So
don't
I
know.
think
So
it
if the
is
amount money is fixed, okay. So let me put that way. Suppose you have 100 rupees with you and you want to distribute among the beggars. Suppose you are giving 1 rupee to each beggar. So to how many beggars you can give?
100.
So I would be changing the word beggar to the needy person. So now suppose you are going to give 2 rupees to each needy person. So how many needy persons will you give?
80?
80. You are having 100 rupees. You are going to give 2 rupees. So how many needy persons you can give? 50, my dear. Because 50 into 2 is 100.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Suppose you are going to give 4 rupees. So to how many students you will give? Okay, you're not getting it. So I will put the other way.
12,000?
Suppose you are having a birthday. On the birthday, you are having 100 chocolates, or you can let us say 60 chocolates. How many chocolates?
60.
So you have decided to give one chocolate to each person that you will meet on that day. To how many students or how many friends you can give these chocolates? If you are giving one, not keeping anything with you.
60.
60. Very good. So very good. Suppose you are giving two chocolates to everybody. To how many friends you can give?
Sir, would it be 2 divided by 60?
No, don't go divided by. Just have a common sense. Suppose you have given one person 2 chocolates. How many you are left with? 58. So if you keep on giving two chocolates, to how many students or how many friends can you give 2 chocolates if you are having 60 with you? The total chocolate is fixed, that is 60. So if you are giving two chocolates or you are packing two chocolates, how many packets will be formed?
30?
Very good, 30, because 2 into 30 is 60. Suppose you are giving three chocolates. To how many students can you give?
Sir, 10.
10, come on dear, you can give to 20. Because 3 into 20 is 60. Suppose you are
Oh, okay,
giving
like
4 chocolates.
Sir, 15.
Very good. Suppose you are giving five chocolates.
Sir, 12.
Suppose you are giving six chocolates.
10.
So can you see that 2 into 30, 1 into 60, 3 into 20, 4 into 15, 5 into 12, 6 into 10. All are
Yes,
same, the
sir.
multiple is same. And if you increase the number of chocolates to give to each person, the number of person are decreasing.
Yes, sir.
So same goes with here else as well. Suppose you are giving 1 lakh rupees and you are having only one participant. So how much money you can give? One. Whole money, whole amount will be given to one winner. So if the number of winners are two, it will be equally distributed among the two persons. So now the amount will be 50,000 because 50,000 into 2 is 1 lakh. Now the amount has to be distributed among 4 students. Now tell me how many each person will get.
25,000.
Wonderful, my dear. So it is 25,000. Now if you are going to give to 5 students, 5 winners, if the same 1 lakh amount is going to be distributed among the 5 winners, how much each will get?
Sir, 23,000.
33,000. Come on, dear. 5.
20.
Why you said
I didn't say
33,000?
23.
Suppose you are going to give to 8 winners. Then you can I can give you some hint. So with this double, you can make the half of this.
Oh, then 12,500.
Wonderful. So you said 12,500. Suppose you want to distribute among the 10 winners.
1 second, sir. Let me write this down.
You take your time, no issue.
Thank you, sir. Sir, done, sir.
Done?
Yeah.
So tell me.
For 10, it's 10,000.
Very good. Suppose you are giving it to 20.
Sir, then 5,000.
How much?
5,000.
Wonderful. You understood how to do it.
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the third question. The third question says that Rahman is making a wheel using the spokes. So he is making the wheel. This is a wheel and these are the spokes. Okay,
Yes.
it depends how many spokes. So he want to fix equal spokes in such a way that the angle between any pair, any two consecutive pairs remains the same. Means this angle must be equal to this, equal to this. So help him complete the following table. So suppose he is having 4 spokes. So each angle will be 90 degree, okay, like this.
Yes.
Suppose he is having 6 spokes. So each angle is 60 degree. How he is getting each degree? So what is fixed is a total complete angle has to be divided by each numbers so that you can get. So as the number of spokes will increase, the angle will keep on decreasing. So this is a case of inverse proportion. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So because the total angle is fixed to 360, now I want you to please find out these 3 answers as well. Tell me if it is.
So will it be 6 into 60 is equals to 8 into x?
Yeah, you can do that. Or 90 into 4 is equal to 8 into x.
Sir, it's 45. Angle is 45 for 8.
Okay, so this is 45. What about the next?
Mm, Sir, for 10, it's 36 degrees.
How much?
36 degrees.
Okay.
Let me find for 12. And then the last one is 30 degrees, sir.
Wonderful. So this is going to be 30 degrees. So 3 more questions has been put up.
Yes.
Are the number of spokes and the angles found between the pairs of consecutive spokes in the inverse proportion? So the answer is
Yes.
yes. As soon as you increase the number of spokes, the angles between two consecutive spokes will decrease. So this is a case
Yes.
of inverse proportion. Now they are asking you to calculate the angle between a pair of consecutive spokes on a wheel with the 15 spokes. So total angle is how much? 360. So what you will do? 360 divided by 15. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Please find out.
Sir, wait. Sir, is it 24?
How much?
24.
Wonderful. So if the angles between two consecutive spokes is 40 degree, how many spokes are there? Tell me.
Sir, wait. Wait, sir, how do we do this one? Sir, how do we do this one?
Same dear. So suppose there are x spokes. So x spokes into 40 degree must be equal to how much? Total angle is how much? 360 degree. So x will be equal to how much? So 360 divided by 40. So it will be 9 spokes.
Oh, okay, sir.
Are you getting it? See, spokes into each angle. Spokes into each angle is always how much? The total angle is 360 degree. Have you seen the fan
Yes.
blades? The difference between, what is the angle difference between the two fan blades having 3 blades? Tell me.
Sir,
It is 120 degree. How
sir,
much?
yeah,
Why it is
120
120?
degrees, sir.
Because you see, you know what?
360
So
divided by
yes,
3.
so 360 divided by 3 blades. Okay, suppose there are 4 blades. What is the angle between
Yes.
each two consecutive blade?
360 degrees divided by 4.
Which is
So 90
90.
degrees. 90
90.
degrees.
All right. Good. if a box of sweet is divided among 24 children, they will get 5 sweets each. Okay, so suppose this is a box of sweet, so it has got some sweets in it, I don't know how much. Okay, so but if it is divided among 24 students, each student will get 5 sweets. So can you tell me how many sweets are there in the box?
Sir, so will it be 24 into 5?
Very good. Are you getting it? See, each student is having
Yes, sir.
5 sweets. So there are 24 different students. So every student is getting 5 sweets. So total how many are there? So 24 into 5, that means 120. Alright. That must be
Yes.
equal to 24 into 5 must be equal to 5 sweets each. So if the number of students is reduced by 4, if the number of students is reduced by 4,
20.
then 20 into x. So 5 into 4 and then 4 into 6. So each student will now get how many sweets? 6 sweets. Are you getting it? Because 20 into 6 is also 120. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. A farmer has enough food to feed 20 animals in his cattle for 6 days. The same question is like with the question of meal and number of students. Now I want you to do the whole question by yourself. I will sit and
Yes,
watch.
sir.
I want you to please read the question, understand and tell me what will be the answer, what you are going to proceed with.
Sir, 4 days.
How much?
4 days.
Okay, so that means 20 into 6 must be
Is
equal
equals
to
to
30
30.
into x.
Yeah.
Okay, so 0 will be cancelled. So 3 into 1, 3 into 2. So x is equal to 4.
Yeah.
Very good. A contractor estimates that 3 persons could rewire Jasminder's house in 4 days. If he uses 4 persons instead of 3, how long should they take to complete the job?
1 minute.
How much?
Let me calculate. Sir, 3 days.
How much, beta?
3 days.
Yes, it was a very simple question. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 into 4 is equal to 4 into 3. Okay. So question number 7. Now a batch of bottles were packed in 25 boxes with 12 bottles in each box. If the same batch is packed using 20 bottles in each box, that means the number of bottles has increased by 8. So how many boxes would be filled? Just check it out. What kind of case is this and how to do this question? I won't help you. I will help you only if you are in need. Have you ever seen the Mercury? Mercury? No? I can
No,
show
sir,
you.
haven't.
See, this is Mercury.
Wow. That's so cool.
So when the day I will be doing some experiments, I'll call you on that class. Okay? So if you
Sure,
are
sir.
if you will be free, then you can join. Probably on Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. I will be doing some experiments.
Yes, sir.
So what all subjects you love apart from maths?
Sir, I like bio. It's my favorite.
Which?
Biology.
Bio. What about chemistry and physics?
I like them.
You don't like them?
No, sir, their exams are the toughest.
Probably nobody is making you interest in that. Nobody is able to bring interest in that subject. So probably with the experiments, I think you will just fall in love with science. Science is a very beautiful subject. It helps
Yes,
you to
sir.
understand so many things.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do this. This is a case of
Yeah.
inverse proportion.
Yes, sir.
So what is the equation that you are going to form? So 25 into 12 must be equal to 20 into x. So 5 into 4, 5 into 5, 4 into 1, 4 into 3. So 5 into 3 is how much? 15. So 15 boxes. How many boxes? 15 boxes.
50.
How many boxes would be filled? 15 boxes would be filled. Alright?
Sir, let me write this down.
You want to write something?
Yes, sir, I didn't write the question.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Wonderful. Question number 8. A factory requires 42 machines to produce a given number of articles in 63 days. So we have a time bound. We have to complete in 63 days. And machines is how many? 42 machines. Okay. The number of articles are fixed. What is fixed? The number of articles are fixed. That number of articles you have to finish in how many? It will be finished in how many days? 63 days.
60.
Good. Now what is the question asking you? The question is asking you how many machines would be required to produce. They are not asking how many more machines. They are asking you how many machines are required, would be required to produce the same number of articles. Means the number of articles would remain the same, but the time has to be finished by 54 days. That means the time is reduced by 9 days. So if the time is reduced by 9 days, will the number of machine will increase or decrease?
Sir, it'll increase.
Increase. So this is a case of inverse proportion, because as the time is decreasing, the number of machine is increasing. So in the inverse proportion, what is constant? the product is constant, so 42 into 63 must be equal to 54 into x.
So the answer is 49 machines.
Okay, you got it very quickly.
Yes, sir.
9 into 6, 9 into 7, 6 1 ja, 6 7 ja. So x is equal to 49. What is 49? Can you name the unit of this?
Machines.
49 machines. So if the question was how many more machines would be required, then what would be your answer?
Minus 42.
How much?
49 minus 42, which
That
is...
means 7 more machines. So for 9 days
Yes.
to make it less, you have to increase 7 more machines. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Moving on to the next question. And the question says that a car takes 2 hours to reach the destination by traveling at the speed of 60 km per hour. So how long will it take the car travels at the speed of 80 km per hour? That means the destination is fixed. The destination is fixed. So 2 hour means what was the distance? The distance was 60 into 2, which must be equal to 80 into x. So 0, 0. 2 into 1, 2 into 4. So x will be equal to how much? 6 by 4. 6 by 4 is 1, 2 by 4. Means 1.5 hours. So how long? 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours it will take when the car travels the speed of 80 km. Why this is a case of inverse proportion? Because as we increase the speed, the total time duration will be decreased. Okay, so
Yes,
one
sir.
part is increasing, so another is decreasing, so it is a case of inverse proportion. All right,
Yes, sir.
wonderful. Now let us move on to the next question. This question I want you to do it by yourself. I won't be helping you in this. Chalo, shabash. Try yourself.
Yes, sir. So for the first one, it's 6 days,
Okay.
and for the second one, it's 6 people.
So two persons could put new windows in 3 days.
Yes, sir.
That means 2 into 3 is equal to
6.
1 into x. So x is equal to
Yes, sir.
6. Again,
And then
6
it's the
must be
same
equal to
thing.
6 into x. So x equal to 1 day. Sorry, 1 into x. So
Yes,
6
sir.
by 1. So 6 days. Alright.
Mm.
So 6
And
persons will be
then,
required and 6 days will be required.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
Both the answer for both the cases 6.
Yeah.
A school has 11 periods, a day each of 45 minutes duration. How long would each period be if the school has 9 periods a day? So that means the period is increased by 1. So they are asking you at what time it will be get decreased. Tell me. How much time you have to decrease so that each period will be of equal time?
So 8 into 45 is equals to 9 into x.
So 9 into 1, 9 into 5. So x is equal to 40 minutes. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Minutes, sir. Let me write.
So I think the questions are completed.
Yes, sir.
So now let us do some questions from the exemplar book, which is very fine book. And we will now have some random questions. Okay. So here the question will be much tougher. And
Okay,
you
sir.
have to, the time will also be given less, just not more than 2 minutes. Okay. And all questions are multiple choice.
Okay, sir.
Be quick. Now I am just concerned with the answer. I don't need any steps. You just let me know the answer. And you will be having some time bound questions now. Not more than 2 minutes for any question. Let me see how many you can do correctly.
Okay, sir. Sir, 36.
How many?
36.
Wonderful. Next question.
Sir, 5.
How much?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 cardboards, 2 into 500 is equal to, no, is this a case of, is this a case of inverse proportion or direct proportion? Tell me. So you were trapped now. Okay, I told you that question will be random questions. So see, if
Oh,
two
yeah.
cardboard are occupying 500 cubic centimeters of space, so if I increase the number of cardboard, will the number of space will also increase?
Yes, sir.
Then what should be constant? The ratio must be constant. Ratio means 500 divided by 2 must be equal to x divided by 200. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So now x will be equal to, So 500 into 200 divided by 2. This will get cancelled out. So this will become 1. So the answer will be 50,000 centimeter cube. Alright. So
Yes,
don't
sir.
just look at the question, see the numbers and do something. It will not help
Yes.
you out. They will trap you. So you have to be very slow in reading the question, understand, just take 30 more seconds to think whether this is a case of an inverse proportion or direct proportion. Don't just do randomly if you know that every number can be cut. See, it's very easy to see, okay, 200, 2 and 500, so 0 can cancel 0, so 2 can cancel 0, so it looks very easy. But the question is not that easy. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. Read the question and do it yourself.
Yes, sir. Sir, 315.
How much?
315.
Okay, so you got the answer in just 1 minute. Under the condition that the temperature remains the constant, the volume of the gas is inversely proportional to the pressure. So that means if the pressure increases, the volume decreases. Okay, the
Yes, sir.
pressure. So suppose this is a piston. So if the temperature remains the same, and if I increase the pressure, so pressure is increased, so volume is decreased. So this is a case of inverse
Yes, sir.
proportion. This is a case of inverse proportion. So we say
Yes.
if the volume of the gas is 630 cubic centimeters at pressure of 360, that means 630 into 360 must be equal to 720
720.
into x. So
So
360
the
into
answer
2.
is 2.
So 3 into 2 is 6. So answer is 215 what? Cubic centimeter. Alright.
Sir, 215?
Sorry, 315.
Sir, is it not? Yeah.
Sorry, my calculation mistake. So you were
It's okay,
doing for a very, so you were not doing any mistake, so I have done from my end. The mistake has to be there. If there is no mistake, then no learning will happen.
Yes, sir.
So now 2 questions, 2 minutes.
Ah,
Yes.
Sir, for the first one, it's D.
For the first one,
It's D.
okay.
No, sir, D.
Delta.
Yes. Sir, for two, I think it's C.
For 2 it is
C.
So let me check the answer. Both U and V vary directly with each other. When U is 10, V is 15. When the following is not possible, pair for the corresponding values. Okay. Directly with each other. Directly means U upon V must be constant. That means 10 upon 15 must be constant. So it should be, the ratio should be 2 and 3.
C.
So the first option is also correct.
Yeah.
So which of the following is not possible? Okay. So 4 into 2 8, 4 into 3 12. This is also correct. 5 into 3 15, 5 into 4 20. So this is not correct.
Oh.
Okay. So you can
Okay,
go
sir.
with 12.5. Okay. So 12.5, if you divide this by 12.5, you will get 2 and you will get this 3. So ratio is same. See, you can do like this, beta. 31 divided by 375 into 100. Okay. So you can divide this.
Okay, sir.
So 125 into 2, 125 into 3. So the ratio is 2 by 3.
Yes, sir.
So the answer is C. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Both x and y vary inversely with each other. When x is 10, y is 6, which of the following is not possible pair? So inversely means the product is same. So 10 into 6 is 60. So 12, 5, 15, 4, 45 into 1.3. I don't know. I think this is not 60 because 5 into 3 is 15. It will end with 5. So 25 into 2.4 is 60. So the answer is this.
Yes, sir. So I got the same one. I just had to flip which ones I chose.
But that don't count. Both of them won't count.
Yeah.
Okay. So with this, I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
end this class. So you would like, if you would like to rate the class, if the rating is being asked, you can rate it after the class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you want to ask anything regarding today's class, you can ask.
I think I'm clear, sir.
You are clear with the ratio and proportion part?
Yes.
Direct and inverse proportion both are clear. When to take multiplication, when to take division.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'd like to try some of the questions in QMath as well. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can try there as well. If you are having any issue, the sheet is not opening, it is being logged, you please give me a message on WhatsApp. Don't just wait for the next class. All right.
All right, sir.
Tomorrow at the same time we can have one more class from 7:30 to 8:30. Till then, goodbye, take care, and please let me know what is the topic that you want to discuss tomorrow. Please let me know in
Yes.
advance so that I can prepare myself. Okay.
Yes.
Chalo beta,
So
bye.
whatever's up in the portion sheet, you can choose any.
Yeah, you have already shared the portion, but in that portion also, what is the topic that you want me to make you understand? There are so many
So
topics.
any the topic that is after after this direct inverse.
Let me check it now then.
Yes, sir.
So after direct and inverse proportion, it is recursive sequence,
Yes, sir.
arithmetic and geometric sequence. So I will teach you arithmetic and geometric. I don't know what is recursive sequence. I will just
Yes,
check
sir.
in the Google. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Chalo beta, bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure beta.